Hello everyone, welcome back to Ridiculous Recordings. I'm Maya Lila, and today we're going to talk about how to write software like an absolute beginner. There are just 6 easy steps to achieving this impressive goal, and with a little effort, you too will be coding like a beginner in no time at all. Ready? Let's get started. The first step to writing software like a beginner is to do everything manually, especially testing. By doing things manually, you ensure productivity stays low and you give yourself an opportunity to introduce human error into every step of your work. Everything from poor coding style to typos to new bugs can be preserved when you avoid the overbearing eye of an automated test suite or linter. And best of all, even these things can be done inconsistently. Imagine a world where you can make your entire engineering team cringe by indenting some of your files with tabs and others with spaces. Get your popcorn ready and let the holy wars begin. This first step to coding like a beginner is by far the most important. If you take nothing else away from this video, remember, do everything related to your job manually, especially testing. Step 2 to writing software like a beginner is to use inefficient algorithms when solving computationally intense problems. This step is crucially important, as it will both make your program slower and make those around you question how well suited you are to your role. Go with the very first idea you think of, especially if the solution is n-squared or worse. Even if you have an inkling that you might be able to do something clever using a tree, don't even begin to think of uttering those thoughts out loud. Let your naive problem-solving style really shine here. 3. Ensure you over-engineer simple tasks. Not only will this have the bonus side effect of nerd sniping and derailing others who are interested in your ideas, but it also ensures that you will get pulled down into a rabbit hole of designing complex infrastructure to support your outlandish plans, contributing to the decreased productivity you started cultivating in step 1. Some senior engineers may try to help you by giving you simpler ideas to work with that are faster to implement or easier to maintain. This provides a perfect opportunity for you to show off your youthful arrogance and steadfast dedication to upholding the theoretical best way you learned in Intro to Java 101 over the practical realities of the workplace. If you can manage an aggressive tone, harsh vocabulary, or an air of defensiveness in this step, all the better to prove your stubborn spirit can't be swayed by words of reason. 4. Have an AI write your code and submit it for review without even reading it. There's an art to this. If you aren't precise with prompting, it will be obvious to your reviewer that you copy-pasted the entire code block from ChatGPT wholesale, and they'll immediately request changes. But the fun starts when the code is just tailored to your codebase enough that they need to spend time sanity checking models and controllers before leaving feedback. Do you realize this code won't even compile? What were you thinking when you wrote this? Did you write this? With adequate prompting, you can keep them guessing. 5. Pretend you understand complex explanations from senior engineers and then spend the next 2 days trying to cobble together any semblance of understanding from Google searches and 12-year-old Stack Overflow posts instead of directly asking for clarification. Everyone knows the hallmark of a junior engineer is the classic mixture of ostentatious facade and imposter syndrome. Asking for a straightforward explanation would ruin this delicate balance, along with your chances to learn more about Bash, lexical environments, and the Node.js event loop than you ever wanted or needed to know. 6. Only consider the happy path when writing your code. You can make sure you do this in a number of ways. The most popular techniques to achieve this are to avoid error handling, omit error states in the user interface, and forego data validation. These techniques will contribute a buggy, unresponsive, erratic, or flaky quality to your application that will be an intoxicating mixture of infuriating and fear-inducing that will be hard for your users to forget. And that's it! When you bring these 6 steps together, you will be coding like a beginner in no time at all. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Ridiculous Recordings. Check back in with us next week, where we'll discuss how to prime your subconscious into waking you up every night wincing with regret over that stupid thing you did 20 years ago. Until then, keep it outrageous, y'all.